All right, Day Trader Radio back on the air. Well, actually, Day Trader Rockstar here, back here with you. And I was figuring out what do we start with this video series, and I got to start all the way from the beginning. One of the biggest questions I get is what kind of machine am I using? Do I have what monitors? What software? How do I set this stuff up? All right, so let's break some of that stuff down for you. I'll give you a little example of what I'm running. And, first of all, I got my own little office here. So I'm outside of my house trading. And I find that very important, having your own space. It's very hard to be distracted during the day. It's very easy to have a bad trade and then blame someone who's in your area distracted you and stuff. You just don't want to have that distraction out there. So if you're able to do that, find a spot where you're not going to be bothered at all. Even if you have to rent a space, I think it's definitely worth the money to find a place and make it your own and make it a professional thing. The first thing I always said is to try to be professional about everything you do as trading. Don't just wake up in your underwear, go sit on the chair, and start trading. Even though I'm sure a lot of us do that, I don't do that because I have to force myself to come here. But there probably have been times where I get up and in my pajamas trading. I'm not saying that you can't do that, but the more professional you are, the more serious you're going to be about it. And practice, perfect practice makes perfect, right? So monitors. When we talk about monitors or computers, we should start with a computer. You should have a good computer. I mean, you're not doing what I'm doing. I'm broadcasting the show to multiple streams. I have different software playing. I have bots running and stuff. So I have a very big computer. And just to give a plug out, I have my computer made by Whiplash Computers. Whiplash, WHIPLASH Computers. He makes trading computers. So I bought one from there, and I've still had it. I've had it about probably 6 years now, and it still holds up pretty good. And it's always the top line stuff. You could actually design it with him. He'll design the computer for you. And tell him that DayTraderRockStar sent you, and you'll probably get a discount. Just say, hey, Johnny sent me, and he'll give you a discount. But that's one place you get your, because they're high-end computers. You want to have a good computer. You don't want to just go get a simple computer. You want to have something that's going to hold up with some of the software you might be running. If there's involved trading software, I have some bots running. There's a lot of calculating going on, and a lot of what do you call it? Well, I don't even know what you call it. So I'd call it that. Anyway, just a lot of stuff, a lot of bandwidth being used, a lot of memory being used for my programs. And with that computer, I like to have multiple monitors. Now, I have a big monitor. I guess it's like a 43, 42, 43, 44 inch. Then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other smaller monitors. You can't see the ones over here. There's 3 over here. And then I have my laptop, which I'm looking at right now. That's actually my trading computer. So when I take trades during the day, I'm actually taking it off of this computer, and I'm showing stuff on this computer. This is the broadcast computer. This is the broadcast mic. So I'm sitting there, and I bring up what I'm going to get, and then whatever. And I usually take those trades on this if I'm taking live trades. So that's an important part for me, is being able to see everything that's going on. I probably need a little bit more what we call screen real estate, where we can put as much things. I have different programs. I have our music server. I have 2 bots back here that are running. I have the tradeometer on one. I have a chat room up here. That's Day Trading Radio's chat room. And then I have my order entry. So I have a lot of things going on. You don't need all that. But I would recommend a nice size screen that you could break down, a 4K screen, which actually could break down into 4 separate monitors. So you're already taking care of, having multiple monitors with one nice 4K screen. And then we'll talk more about the software. So basically a nice computer, a high amount of RAM. I'm not going to go into, whatever software you're going to be using. It's going to be, the recommended amount of RAM you need. I'm not the tech guy on the show. I'm not. I have my stuff built for me. So, but I can tell you, screen real estate is the best. Having a nice monitor, having a nice computer. Is simple enough. You just have to get that stuff. PC computer is probably better than a Mac or Apple OS. Their operating system. Sometimes not everything's compatible to that, but Windows is definitely something I I'd go towards. And then we're going to talk about, the software. Now, charting software is something a little bit different. We're going to get into that next. I'll do that in the next video. I'll just make this nice and short and sweet. So we talked about the computer. Again, get it wherever you want, but I recommend Whiplash computers. Monitors, any monitor, try to get a 4K monitor, multiple monitors. When you have your computer made, or when you buy your computer, the important thing is to have enough video slots for your monitors. All right, so make sure your video card holds multiple monitors. 2 is usually minimum now these days, but if you get it with 4, that's great. And remember, just one of those HD, 4K screen really counts as 4 monitors, and you could actually put windows in each one and use it like that too. So I like doing that. I have my main focus. I have my DayTrader. It's a software program. It's a really good charting program. It's basically free. To get, it's not that expensive for a monthly chart. I don't even know what they charge monthly. I've been using them for so long that Jerry Medved, I think, lets me use this now for free. But I never really discuss it. I should give him a plug. But that's DayTrader, MEDVED Trader. And that's great. It connects to many brokers. If you have a broker, we have to go into that too, I guess. It connects on the back end. It's very easy to fill out, and that's when it's going to give you your quotes. And your quotes are going to fill in your charts, and your charts are going to learn from me and how to read those. But you need to get up and running first. So the important thing, computer, monitor, multiple video cards, enough RAM. Get a good computer. You can't be trading on Commodore 64 or anything like that. So that's up to you how good you want to go. And what else? I talked about the office. I thought that was important. A place to crash. If you get tired and stuff, it's just hard to be at home. And that's it. What else we need? We're going to talk about software in the next video, though. But this is just kind of the hardware section of it. Multiple computers. You could get, if you're really concerned about it, you get a battery backup. Battery backup in case the power goes off and you're in a trade. It'll keep your computer on for a few more minutes, so you don't just go black out. I have a few of those in this office, and I just changed the office around, so I had to reset them up, and I'm not using them. I'm pretty much trading unprotected right now. That's it. That's on the hardware. Pretty easy on the hardware. I'll catch you next video. Don't forget to subscribe. 8 minutes. I'm keeping it nice and tight.